Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NSW Main Event. My name is Dave Easton, going solo for tonight, but I am going to be here with all the main event show. Of course, it is going to be Raw vs SmackDown, which is your main event as each and every week, and we are kicking things off with this man who was in the Elimination Chamber. It is Antonio Cesaro. Of course, big matchup for Cesaro here tonight as he takes on Big E Langston. Just, well, what was it now, 4 days removed from the Elimination Chamber? Of course, Cesaro, who now knows he has a struggle to get into WrestleMania, the guy that won the World Heavyweight title at the last WrestleMania, the first ever NSW WrestleMania, and now tonight he has to ponder, is this the beginning of the rise of Cesaro again? Of course, ladies and gentlemen, if you're in the NSW app, welcome. Thank you very much for coming along. I will try my utmost best to get through this one. As making his way to the ring, ladies and gentlemen, it is Big E Langston. Of course, former United States champion. Langston, another one superstar which had so much potential this season. You would think that this match should be an absolute wrestling classic. And of course, NSW, 4 shows, you know, there's 3 Raws left. We've got 3 more main events after tonight as well, before the end of season 2. How time flies in NSW. Langston looks pumped up for this one. The app already voting, which is good to see. And of course, guys, get your comments in. I will try and get through some tonight, as it's just myself with the fun main event. I know Joey's somewhere in Mexico again. It would have been nice if he was here. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're off and underway. Cesaro and Langston looking to trade shots early on. Oh, nice slam by Cesaro. As Cesaro continued to work over. What condition would you think Cesaro would be in, guys? Especially after the Elimination Chamber that he went through the night. Because Langston, we haven't seen Langston in quite a few number of weeks. So it'd be interesting to see how he goes here. As they tie up. And of course, guys, as I say, I want to be interactive with you guys in the NSW app. Main event interactive show as Langston uses a bit of dirty-handed tactics there. Something that Cesaro is quite known to do. Belly-to-belly suplex. Cesaro very technically sound. And there you go, just to give Langston some of his own medicine here. Cesaro working over Langston in the corner. Look at this, look at the strength of Cesaro, just picking him up. Death Valley driver, nice. Cesaro in control of this one. Oh, and then just really just working over Langston, just trying to show that he's the dominant one in this matchup. And look at this, trying to do it again, 2nd time in a row. Oh, look at this, Langston in a lot of trouble now. Cesaro looking to end this one. But look at Jojak out of nowhere. You could have seen the expression on Cesaro's face there. As anyone, even Antonio Cesaro, can do a Russian leg sweep. A Russian leg sweep? A Russian leg sweep. And there's that swing, ladies and gentlemen. The King of Swing is in action here tonight. So, but maybe that could have just woken up Big E. And look at, you know, it takes some power, ladies and gentlemen, to hook them arms and just throw your opponent over your head. And Langston has just so much power, it is unreal at times. Langston and Cesaro, what a way to kick off main event. very, very good opening contest here. As Cesaro hangs on to the outside. And then brought in with a hip toss. Lovely shot into the middle of the ring. And now, again, the reversal, but Langston with a couple of shots. Cesaro coming back. And Cesaro again trying to get the advantage, but again Langston with the shot into the midsection. And Langston now trying to use the power here. And oh, nice big back body drop. Taking him down into the cover, hook of the leg. First one of the matchup, just gets a 2. Needs to do a little bit more, I think, to put Cesaro away than a back body drop. But the kind of week we've had here, that was a huge shot. He just ran right through Cesaro, and that could be it, and it is. Cesaro taken out with one big shot, and Big E Langston is your winner in the opening contest. Well, Langston happy in that one, and Langston picking up the win over Antonio Cesaro here on Main Event.
And now, the Raw Rebound.
And ladies and gentlemen, we're now ready for the main event of Raw. It is Revolution X taking on the Disney Alliance Part 2. Mando hitting the big suplex, and I think Ryan Fox landed square on his head there. And that, again, look at this, Disney up again. Referee doesn't see him, and it's a 3 count.
Yep, Travis Soul was a little too late there. I think he thought the ref was going to stop to go check on Joe Disney, but referee said, no, I'm tired of dealing with Disney, and kept going with the count.
Well, you have to
Good win for Revolution X.
Yeah, you have to congratulate the referee. What a big call that is, and what a big win, ladies and gentlemen, for Revolution X in our main event.
Yep, Revolution X was able to turn around and stick it to Disney here in this last match and got the big win at in the main event.
Well, there you go. At least Revolution X pick up a win, but Disney has the titles. But here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, in our main event, Revolution X are your winner. Well, hold on. Ricardo. Now what does he have to say? We haven't seen him all night. And he's saying that he's been a bit harsh on Revolution X. And next week, he's going to set up a #1 contendership match. Right. Well, this is interesting, Maz.
Yeah, who's going to be in it?
The winner will face Ryan Fox in 2 weeks on Raw. And the match will be a fatal 4-way. Well, who is... You have got to be joking.
Oh, we could see an explosion of Revolution X having all 4 of them get in the ring.
That is... And that is what I tell you. How can Ricardo call himself fair when he's done that? And look at this. Danny Six and Mundo have seen it on the big screen, have now just decided to go get chairs, and you know what's coming up next. Oh! Goodbye, Ryan Fox. But ladies and gentlemen... Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Main Event. Dave Easton here with you. As coming up next, tag team action from SmackDown. Primetime players taking on the Wyatts. And if you want millions of dollars, these 2 men are yours. It is Darren Young and Titus O'Neil, former tag team champions. And well, Titus O'Neil, Darren Young sort of lost their way slightly on the SmackDown roster, but if they can pick up a huge win over the Wyatts here tonight, then you just never know. Darren Young, Titus O'Neil. ladies and gentlemen, making their way to the ring, Luke Harper, Eric Rowan. They are the Wyatt family. And this should be a very, very interesting match here on Main Event. Harper and Eric Rowan, Luke Harper. And now this should be a very classic match between two very established tag teams on the SmackDown division. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Match number 2, main event tonight. And Harper and Titus O'Neil, both powerhouses in their own right, starting things off. And look at this. Oh my goodness, Luke Harper sitting on Titus O'Neil early on, maybe trying to think of ending this one a little bit early. And oh, big shot right across the chest of big Titus O'Neil. Harper, though, has to be thinking of trying to pick the bigger man down from primetime players. As Harper now in a bit of trouble. Titus O'Neil can mix it with the best of them. Don't get them wrong, tag team wrestler, yes, but on his day can give anyone a match. And look at this, he has this tag team working well right across the arm. As anyone, even someone with a lot of hair, can do a Russian leg sweep. Now the go behind Harper, trying to take it back. Nice, snap me a takeover. And now Harper trying to get things going in this matchup. Young now put into the corner. And a nice back suplex as well, right on the neck and shoulders of Darren Young. Luke Harper, a bit crazy there, going around the ring. Laying in the shots here. Eric Rowan now for the first time of the matchup. Oh, there's that big boot right into the jaw of Darren Young. And Eric Rowan, as we were talking about people with power, ladies and gentlemen, Eric Rowan, my goodness, he has a bundle of it. And he's into the ropes now, but Darren Young now tagging him, big Titus O'Neil again. And look at this, we've seen this plenty of time from the primetime players. Look at the elevation down right across the stomach of Eric Rowan. And then just a quick shot to the back. And now, but look at this, Rowan, out of nowhere, one-handed chokeslam down on Titus O'Neil. And that is it. Good night, cover, hook of the leg. Good night, Titus O'Neil. And there is 3, and just like that, the Wyatt family pick up the win. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, that's how quick things can change in NSW. You may think you were in control, and then all of a sudden, bang, you are out for the 3 count. Big win for Wyatt family here tonight in Luke Harper and Eric Rowan. And ladies and gentlemen, remember, NSW comes your way 4 times a week. Raw on a Monday, main event on a Wednesday, SmackDown on a Thursday, and NXT on a Saturday night. Remember, if you want to join the network, it's Non-Stop Wrestling UK on YouTube. If you want to join us on Twitter, it's NSW_360. And if you have Facebook, please do like the Facebook page at NSW365. Shows start 11 o'clock in the UK, 6 in the East, 3 in the West. If you don't live any in their locations, check Google. He's your friend. Coming up next, we've seen Yuri Watson defeat Dean Ambrose last week on Main Event. This week, it's 6-man tag team action as the Russian Connection take on all 3 members of the Shield. And ladies and gentlemen, making their way to the ring, they are the team of Yuri Watson, Giant Limbo, and Vladimir, the Russian Connection. Ladies and gentlemen, this is all boiled down to Yuri Watson's shock win on Main Event last week against Dean Ambrose. It is now going to be a 6-man. All 6 men are going to be in this matchup. the team of Vladimir Giant Limbo and Yuri Watson. Well, you know what? Business, I think, has just picked up, ladies and gentlemen. Coming there, down to the ring, it is Roman Reigns. Oh, Roman Reigns ghost walking. Yes, he is. That's the favourite part of main event, the Shield ghost walker. And this week, Roman Reigns treats us to the ghost walking that he's so memorable of doing in season 2. We've seen all 3 members of the Shield ghost walk at some time on main event. So happy days. As Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins are ready for this one. And we are off and underway, ladies and gentlemen. Get your votes in for this next matchup if you're in the NSW app. If you're watching us on the network, good evening to you guys as well. We haven't forgot about you. Why not catch us live on Twitch, NSW_365. Check the description if you're watching us on the network. If you're watching us live, of course, remember, you should be subscribed to the network. The links are below the stream for everything, including the Wikipedia page, which is a must-see for all fans of wrestling. As a tag in by Dean Ambrose into Roman Reigns with a big boot right into the face of Vladimir, and Roman Reigns, look at that, quick shot to Yuri Watson, but that has allowed Giant Limbo to get up and tag in the big Vladimir here. But Roman Reigns might need to cut him off, and look at the strength of Roman Reigns just picking up Vladimir like he's nothing. But you don't want to get into too many glitches like this, and that'll happen. We think Vladimir will just take him over. Vladimir sporting the singlet here tonight, of course. We don't usually see him do that, as Joey Miles would have been very excited with that electric chair. As another takeover, Vladimir just using Roman Reigns here, just taking him over, and a nice shoulder block as well. And Yuri Watson now back up on the apron. Of course, he was usually the manager of the Russian team. Now what the hell is all this? All 6 men were in the ring. Roman Reigns told them to get out, really, and let him concentrate, as Yuri Watson, who defeated Dean Ambrose, now thinks he can get a bit of Roman Reigns here, but now you can see here there's a bit of a problem for good old Yuri, as now Seth Rollins into the ring. Look at this nice kick to the face, but too close to the Russian connection, and here comes big Vladimir again, and Seth will be good to get out of here. Go behind by Vladimir, and then the big headbutt to the shoulder blades, taking down Seth Rollins. As anyone, even a Russian, can do a Russian leg sweep, which is quite surprising, as that would really help. As a cover that doesn't get more than a 2. Seth into the ring now, tags in Dean Ambrose. Oh, stomp right across the back. Ambrose, what's he doing here? Going after Yuri Watson again. That's all after last week, ladies and gentlemen. That was after Dean Ambrose has said all week that he's won a piece of Yuri Watson after the shock win by Watson last week. And now the Shield regrouping, and Ambrose trying to really get the best of Vladimir, but Vladimir's having none of it. Dean Ambrose continuing now to walk away. Look at this. Has him up. Oh, face first. Could that be enough to put Vladimir away? Seth Rollins thinks so. He's over. Went to get Watson. Completely misses. Into the cover. Hook of the leg. 1. No, just a 1. Need to do a bit more to put the big Russian away there. This might work though. Dirty deeds. Centre of the ring. Face first. Good night, Vladimir. Cover 2. Got him. And Dean Ambrose gets a bit of revenge on the Russians from last week and picks up a huge win. Your winners, ladies and gentlemen, the Shield. Big win here tonight for the Shield. see that this rivalry is far from over. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, we are all heading towards WrestleMania. The climax of Season 2 of NSW comes your way the 2nd of November. And of course it is live on NSW_365, where of course we know the main event, Bray Wyatt versus Carlos, and it is coming your way in just, well, it's nearly 3 short weeks. It is so close to the end of the season. Coming up next from SmackDown singles competition, as Hunter will take on Daniel Bryan. Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring, he is Hunter. Here he comes, ladies and gentlemen, the man that defeated Brock Lesnar this season, a man, well, that was just one match away from losing his job at one stage, and then defeating MMS to become World Tag Team Champions. He has done a lot in Season 2. And is now looking to defeat Daniel Bryan here on Main Event. Ladies and gentlemen, we are all building towards, as we say, WrestleMania, the showcase of WrestleMania, the end of Season 2, so close, but now, who would have thought it would have actually been this close? I thought it just feels like we just started this season. Now, we're right towards the end of it. Oh dear. But Daniel Bryan coming to the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, you know that he is one of the most popular superstars in NSW at this moment in time. You do not want to get in the way of Daniel Bryan when he steps in between the ropes. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are off and underway. Match number 4. This main event is flying tonight. And of course, the NSW app. Keep your votes coming in, of course. Oh, nice shot into the ring post. Hunter trying to take this in early effect with a nice spinning neckbreaker by Daniel Bryan, just to make sure that he reminds him that he's still in this. As anyone, even someone that looks like a goat, can do a Russian leg sweep. Oh, what a kick. Right to the side of the head. And another one just for good measure. And Bryan in control early on, and Hunter to the outside. And you can see that Hunter now must know he's in a match now. Can't take anyone lightly here in NSW. Hunter now just raining down the shots on Daniel Bryan here. Trying to turn the tide, you would say. Referee up to a count of 5. Daniel Bryan taking his time now, just trying to regroup himself. Now the go behind again. Hunter just a bit too quick. Belly to belly suplex takeover. And Hunter now in control. Nice drop toe hold. And Bryan just a little bit too quick. Oh, nice stamp. Bryan, master technician, knows so many moves and so many ways to beat you. But Hunter, just an all-out brawler here in NSW. Get in the way of him really, and then you're in a lot of trouble. Look, this is a shot by Hunter, and another shot. And a third takes Bryan off his feet. And Hunter in complete control now. Stamping down on all parts of the body, and Daniel Bryan struggling a little bit here. Look at this. Oh no, Hunter a little bit too slow there. But then Bryan a little bit too slow, and then it's back and forth, and this is what we like to see here. Bryan, no, taking down Hunter, just using that little bit of quickness and power shot right to the face. And now, oh come on referee, can't allow that. You've got to try and get the you've got to try and get that hand off the mouth and around the throat area. And again referee, come on, can't be allowed to do this. And Hunter in complete control, looking to hit that RKO. If he hits that, you know it is over and done with. But look at this suplex, look at the power, ladies and gentlemen. What a suplex by Hunter. Bryan in a lot of trouble here. Hook the leg, could that be enough? 2, no, just a 2. Gonna do a lot more than that. Hunter look maybe just trying to set him up. Daniel Bryan not coming back again. And again, these two men have had so many mixed results in season 2. You just never know which way this could go. There are too many, so know what the other man is going to do. Oh, there you go, out of nowhere. RKO, good night, Daniel Bryan. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, Hunter picks up the win. And that is what happens, ladies and gentlemen, when Hunter hits that RKO. It is good night, Daniel Bryan. Hunter is very pleased with himself here tonight, as he has picked up the win. Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow night on SmackDown, this is your main event made by GM Paul Heyman. Carlos and his team of the Real Americans will take on the team of Bray Wyatt, Bad News Morgan, and the former NSW champion MVP. You do not want to miss this big 6-man tag team action tomorrow night on NSW SmackDown, right where you are on the NSW_365. These 6 men have all got a history and will be looking to end the scores tomorrow night. Coming up, ladies and gentlemen, what about this for a main event? Tim Rage will take on the forgotten man of SmackDown, AJ Styles. Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring, he is Tim Rage. And a man you do not, and I mean you do not want to mess with. And many people have found that out. And of course, Tim Rage was a part of Elimination Chamber pre-show for Sunday Night Heat, which you can watch on YouTube, of course, on NSW Network. Make sure you do check out the last pay-per-view, an amazing night of action, so many title changes as well, as Styles waits for his chance to get really back into the spotlight here in NSW from this man, Tim Rage. Wow, what a shot he took on the Elimination Chamber when he got Tombstone onto a sledgehammer of all things, and that his former tag team partner Zadlan to win the hardcore title. But ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring, he is a former world tag team champion, sorry. He is AJ Styles. AJ Styles, ladies and gentlemen, really not seen much of him really since MMS broke up, and well, you know, he will be looking really to get back on to winning ways here tonight, and if he can defeat Tim Rage, Who knows? Styles making his way, making Tim Rage wait. Let's find out if Styles has got what it takes, despite the ring rust, to beat the monster Tim Rage here tonight. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, last match of the evening, your main event, of course, Raw versus SmackDown. Raw looking to continue their ways that they've had recently. Of course, no Raw versus SmackDown match last week. Of course, remember guys, please do go over and check the Wikipedia page. That will tell you all about main event results and how the standings are for Raw versus SmackDown in this season. Who will be the brand that comes out on top? There you go. Look at that, nice shot right across the shoulder, using not shoulder, more like the chest area, sorry, of Tim Rage, as Styles into a bit trouble now. Rage, nice back suplex right on the top of the back of AJ Styles here. And of course, we know Tim Rage is desperate to get his hands on that hardcore title. We know that his former tag team partner Zadlan holds that at the moment. I'm sure their two paths could cross at any time. Of course, Zadlan defended the title against Scott Steiner just 24 hours after winning it on this past week's episode of Raw. And Tim Rage is known to just be waiting in the rings for one of these. Styles needs to really try and hit and run in this one. Zadlan is just laying shots down. And this is what he needs to do. AJ needs to use his speed here. Nice drop here. That'll do nicely. Right into the kisser of Tim Rage. And now, there you go. Look at that. Even tactics like that will work. Try and keep the big man as much as you can off his feet. And a nice shot by Styles. Shown to be very impressive here early on. Nice neck breaker. And then a sort of a backbreaker, neck breaker, sorry, combination. As Tim Rage, that may have just woken Tim Rage up, and yet Flapjack taking over when Styles thought he had it in control. But this is what he's doing. He's going to try and keep blocking as much as he can and keep taking the big man down. And look at this nice shot of the leg. Do anything to take the big man off his feet. That's what you need to do. But Styles more happy to continue with the offense here. Of course, guys, if you're watching this for the first time tonight, good evening. Welcome to NSW. Welcome to main event. This is your main event of tonight's show. Is AJ Styles of SmackDown versus Tim Rage of Raw. And look at this. Could this be the shocking upset that we've been looking for? Styles has done this to many an opponent. Has got that locked in, wrenching the knee back. But Styles couldn't keep a hold of it. And could Tim Rage be in a lot of trouble here? Could AJ Styles win this one for SmackDown? And look at this, Styles. Could this be the Styles clash? It looks like it is. It is! Center of the ring. Pin him, AJ, pin him. Cover, hook to the leg. What an upset this is going to be. Oh, 2 3/4. So close. And uh-oh. Oh, there. You wake the beast up, and that's what happens. You get one-handed choke slam into the cover. Oh no! And then Styles kicks out. Wow! And look at this cover again. Could that be enough? Yes, it is this time. And it is a big, big win for Tim Rage here tonight on main event. Tim Rage picks up the win, ladies and gentlemen. SmackDown are defeated. And, well, if I was Zadlan, just keep an eye out for your former tag team partner, because Tim Rage, I think, is coming for you. Will we see Rage versus Zadland in the coming weeks? We will find out. What will this mean to AJ Styles? Well, is he going back in the shadows? Who knows? We will find out weeks to come. And that is it. Wow, main event is over. Thanks very much, guys, for being here tonight with myself, Dave Easton. Sorry for just being myself, but hey ho, we got through it in the end. As always, guys, thanks very much for coming out tonight. Dave Easton and the gang from main event. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow night for SmackDown.